Early days, I think, early days उसके थे ही नहीं. He was always a very good actor right from the beginning. Many actors slowly grew into acting, but he was a good actor right from the start because he did stage. Then earlier, I started with him with Sachaa Jhutha, and secondly, he was also from the same school that I was, St. Teresa's High School, initially. But then that time the acting was, I mean, not part of him. He started after college.
Sir, he just said कि उन्होंने एक talent hunt contest जीता था.
Yeah,
उसके बाद
yeah.
he entered film industry.
Yeah, right.
And he was rechristened as Rajesh Khanna.
Yeah.
Earlier he was called Chetan Anand.
Chetan Khanna, yeah.
So what do you know about that?
Well, he took up the name Rajesh because RK were quite popular then. Many previous RKs have been quite popular, well known. So he took that R, Rajesh Khanna. And that time Jitendra was also already in. So Jatin and Jitendra would have been a bit of this thing. So he changed over to RK, Rajesh Khanna. No, my meeting him the first time was never like a first time because I knew him in school. And then afterwards we separated. I was in the same school, he left, he went to Hillgrange, but I met him later on the set of Aakhri Khat. I think that was his first movie with Chetan Anand. And I mean, if you want to know how friendly it could be, like he comes to me and he says, "Hi Viju, recognize me, no? I was in St. Teresa's." I said, "Of course, yeah, I know. I know now you're a star." नहीं अभी स्टार कहाँ बना, अभी देखना है ना, फिल्में चलनी चाहिए. That was the attitude. He was very friendly. Very true, very true. It was like, literally madness was the word. Girls used to go gaga over him. Like, I mean, like he was like God. There were instances that I remember when girls have literally slit their wrists and written love letters to him with their blood. Girls used to put a garland on his photograph in the house, and when the father came up with a proposal, the girls had said, "Sorry, I'm married to this one." ऐसा क्रेज हो गया था उसका. Well, this is what I'm telling you. Writing a letter in blood and marrying this photograph, saying he is my husband.
And with many heroines like Sharmila Tagore,
Yeah.
Mumtaz.
His setup with Sharmila was among the most popular one.
Yeah, that's like whoever he paired up with, be it Sharmila ji or Mumtaz ji, उनके साथ उन्होंने एक series of hits दी.
Yeah, yeah.
उनकी pairings के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
Pairings के बारे में क्या कहना है, मतलब I don't know why they used to gel very well. So the producers used to repeat them. I don't think, I mean, not that I know of, not that I've heard any affair of his with any of these heroines. He was a very straight guy that way. But maybe you might say the market was better when the two came together. So the moment there was one hit, the next producer would sign them both again because they would believe that it will be a hit again. So that's how it was repeated. In many other hero cases, it has been because they are having an affair with that female. The hero is taken in and the heroine is taken in, so they get their dates properly and the coordination on the set is easier. But I don't think with this guy it wasn't so.
Sir, he brought romance into the industry. He was a
Tragic romance, yeah.
Tragic romance. He was a great romantic hero.
Very true.
What is it?
Amar Prem
Yeah.
and many others.
Most of his movies were romantic.
Romantic, yeah.
Basically, he was a romantic hero.
Yeah. He was never the romantic, flamboyant romantic like Shammi Kapoor was. He was I would put him more on the Raj Kapoor pattern. Romantic with a bit of a tragedy thrown into the story. A little pathos here and there. He always was good at doing very, very good serious scenes. He could go solo on long speeches at that time. But then he got overly busy and then he couldn't remember his lines. That's another story.
Sir, earlier when he came into the industry, it is said that he had a fiancée, Anju Mahendru.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about her? Or?
No, not much like that way. Like, I mean, she was his fiancée for a very long time. They were together for a long time. I don't know for sure, but I'm told she was having a flat that he had given her and all that. I mean, it might not be true either. But, yeah, they were on for a long time.
He married Dimple Kapadia at the peak of his career.
Yeah.
कहा जाता है कि उनके करीबी लोगों ने उनको ऐसा करने से मना भी किया क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग मानते हैं कि अगर कोई बहुत बड़ा स्टार किसी अपनी करियर के पीक पे शादी कर ले तो उसकी फैन फॉलोइंग कम हो जाती है. तो ऐसा हुआ आपको लगता है?
Yeah, to an extent हुआ.
जब उन्होंने शादी की उसके बाद.
Yeah, I think so, yes.
So,
After that, I don't remember he having very big hits like he had before he was married.
शादी हुई तो उसके बारे में आपको कुछ पता है उनकी शादी के से लेकर या
It was a very hurried shadi. All the invitations that were sent to each one's, I mean, all the artists came in a telegram. Cards छपा के venue ये करके नहीं था. Everybody was just given a telegram. फलाना फलाना जगह है, there is a reception, come.
So it was like a very quick
Yeah, impulsive. He was a very impulsive. He is, I don't know now. I haven't met him in a long time. He's a very impulsive person.
So you heard anything about Dilbar Kapadia and Mr. Rajesh Khanna's romance, like
No,
how it
no.
started? Because it was like you told me, it was a hurried.
Yeah.
Then how did they meet and how did they work?
I have no idea, honestly. Because by that time, I was more into the action movies and I was starting to divert into the other films. And he was on a straight track doing very serious, sober movies in which there was no place for me.
Sir, when कहा जाता है कि जब उन्होंने शादी करी, when he got married, तो बहुत सारी औरतों ने suicide commit कर लिया. Did you thought of that?
Yes.
Is it true?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
You heard?
That terrific frustration came in. I don't know about the total suicide, but attempted suicides तो सुने बहुत सारे.
So when he got married, फिर उन्होंने अमिताभ बच्चन जी के साथ 2 movies की, नमक हराम और आनंद.
Anand.
दोनों में ही उनके ऑर्थो बैक रोल थे. But still, somewhere after this era, उनके 2 movies के बाद ही the angry young man took over.
Yeah.
the industry. So what is your take on that? A little
I would
bit
feel, I don't know whether people believe in this. There's a time. समय की बात है. It was time for Amitabh to come in and Rajesh Khanna to take second lead. And Amitabh scored in both the movies. In Anand, he took this thing in spite of Rajesh Khanna having the main Anand character. And even in the other one, Namak Haram. Yeah, that also. That is actually Beckett, basically, but Amitabh scored in that also. Now, I don't know whether you would put it to that Amitabh was a better actor, that's why he's shown. No. I think it was because the time had come. The old order changed, yielding place to new.
So can you say that the downfall of the star began after that?
Much later, I think, much later. Because after that, he did quite some good movies also. Avatar and all those, where he played the father role. He did well for quite some time. But then if you can say that the slope began, the downward slope did begin.
Sir, could you just give an elaborate answer, like you are a friend of his, like you told?
Well, you could put it that way, yeah, okay.
So when the downfall began, just an elaborate answer that how did it happen? Like such a huge star, suddenly his film started bombing at the box office. So
Maybe wrong choice of scripts. Possibly. Then when frustration sets in, I wouldn't say frustration because he was well off. The bungalow and all that, I mean, there is no material for this thing. But the work satisfaction का frustration जो होता है, that can sometimes work on one's mind also. Then take any script that comes, चलो यार ये चल जाएगी, चलो यार वो subject अच्छा उसने सुना है, कर लेते हैं, expecting it will hit, and it didn't. So I think that is what caused that, you might say, what do you call that, the ripple effect.
So how did he take that? Like when his stardom started fading and his films didn't work, how did he take that? Like it would have been like a shock for him.
I don't think it's a shock for anybody because these things don't happen suddenly. It's not that one sudden film has failed and he's around on the streets. He must have seen it coming. He must have felt things aren't going the way they should. Like I did a movie with him we shot in Aanchal. Amol Palekar was there, he was there, I mean Rajesh Khanna was the lead, Rekha and Rakhi both were there. It was a Calcutta producer's film. That time you could see that, I mean, he was not doing as well as a hero as he was earlier. But he was in his spirits, he was good, he was happy. Maybe slowly it sinks in. Okay, none of my pictures are running now. And unfortunately, I mean, the unfortunate fact is, even as a comeback, whatever subjects he chose have not done well. Like he did Wafa, that one went very bad. Now I think he's doing a role right now. The movie going on right now.
He's doing a movie which is being worked on with Mr. Rakesh
No, there's one running right now with him playing the father. I don't know.
So, after Sautan was a big hit with Mr. Savan.
Savan Kumar
But he
Thakur.
couldn't make a comeback with that, although it was a big hit.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on that?
समय बड़ा बलवान, वही बनावे शोले, वही बनावे शान.
So,
And it's a phenomenon very popular in the industry. You can never say when your time is not right, things don't work.
So when actually did his stardom started fading? When did it actually begin? With which movie?
It's difficult to enumerate because it's not one movie. It's a gradual slope downwards. And like somebody just once mentioned to me, the rise and the fall. I wouldn't say fall. That man has terrific potential. If he gets a very proper movie and a very proper performance, he can still make a comeback in the father roles. But he has to be careful with the script. So that's why I said it's not a fall, it's stumbling.
He did movies in father roles like Aap Lord Chale, Kya Dil Ne Kaha.
Yeah.
But those were also not for him.
No, they were not his vehicles. He was not in the driver's seat. He was in the passenger seat. He should get a role in which he is in the driver's seat. Like Anand or Namak Halal even, Namak Haram. Something in which the author has written the story for him.
So why do you think, filmmakers in Bollywood, he was such a big star, why don't they come forward and make a movie for him, that he should come back? Like, he was such a big star, he needs a comeback right now.
I'll tell you, this industry is a very selfish industry. To make a film like that, you have to have a producer who's ready to put in the money. He's not sure whether he's risking it. Maybe for all the love for Rajesh Khanna, is not worth those crores. And then you're not sure whether the director is going to take up the script. Is bound to be a hit. So that risk factor always comes against a good actor. Those people are afraid what they put in might go totally, it might go down the drain. So not that everybody is ready for this. This industry is not that capable.